into the light, feel the rhythm take flight, power in your stride, spark the fire inside. We were made to move, we were built to lead. Hear the heartbeat boom to the victory beat. Kingdom leaders, yeah, we're rising strong.
The other day, I was getting 4 kids ready for school and also typing away like a madman trying to get access code to the new Sora 2. And if you found this video, most likely you're looking for that code as well, or you happen to be a watcher of this channel, which if you are, then thank you. But just so you know, a few of you are going to get access to that code. You just have to watch until the end of the video, please, for the instructions. And just so you know, we're going to be doing tons of, little pieces and things like that, and the same kind of material that we've done on here, but we're going to be using the new Sora 2 in order to do so. So we use a bunch of different AI products and things like that to be able to produce what we have and in our businesses in general. But Sora 2 is a whole nother ball game. So I'm going to show you guys some videos right quick, just to be able to give you an idea of exactly what they're capable of.
Faith tested.
So that was a video that I simply just asked it to create a scene where somebody's looking for the code and they're losing their mind, right? Their faith is tested. I didn't tell them to put a church inside of there or anything else. It's pretty crazy what it came up with. There's a couple things that I want to tell you straight off the bat before we get into any other content or I give any kind of instructions. First thing is that I want to lead in with this. I want to start this a little bit earlier, but if you have an iPhone, then you can actually use the iPhone right away with Sora 2. Just go to your app store. I don't use iPhone. I am a avid Samsung Fold user, okay? But if you are an Apple user, you just go iOS, download Sora 2. You don't need any code or anything else. So you pretty much skip past the rest of this video. If you have an iPhone, just go ahead and download it and you're welcome. Stop looking for codes because you can just download it. And also they have this cameo feature that's only available on iPhone where you can, you do like a selfie recording of yourself, and it can insert it inside of the videos as you're creating them. Now there's limitations to what you can do. There's limitations on everything on this because it's so capable that people could get carried away with it. There's a lot of evil people in this world that could do some crazy things. So they're kind of, limiting it on total time and then just the content in general. Like I struggle with creating just faith-based content because, they don't want to try to get audiences convinced of one way or another, which I guess I respect that, but not really for me, but you get it. But regardless, once you can get on there, it's also like a social media platform where people are posting things, you can get good ideas and things like that. So that's first things first. If you have an iPhone, then, I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot for most of you guys and the idea I have next, but still, I invite you to check that out. But before I get into how Android users can start to get these codes and how I think that we can use this video and a couple of the places I'm going to put it, such as YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and a few different other places, I'm going to play a couple more videos of what that mecha series looks like so you can get an idea and just how easy it was to create this. Now, it's not perfect, mind you, but just check it out.
Every generation faces its giant.
But faith still forges heroes from dust.
Not by might, nor by power.
Fear is the shadow of giants.
That's pretty cool, right? So here's the thing though, is that the problem with the codes is that you have so many people trying to get the codes who have Android users and don't have iOS, or for people that have iPhones that just aren't aware that you can download the app. So they put codes in there, trying to do that well, but unfortunately people are using scrapers to be able to scrape the codes and then using it on other multiple accounts so they can get other codes on those accounts and then have a plethora of codes. Some people are trying to charge for these codes, and just so you know, in no way, shape, or form am I approving that whatsoever. This is not a paid promotion or a resale or anything of that sort. I just want to pick 3 people, and I really want this to be one of the sources where I think they wanted this done correctly, where people can get access to it, but they want to kind of, slowly ring people in. So don't sell the codes. If you find out that they sell the codes, they will ban you not just from Sora 2, but they will ban you from all of their products, period. And people want these things, so you can probably make a pretty penny, but please don't do it because you will get caught and they will kick you from everything. So, okay. So my idea is this, okay? So if you watched the video up until this point, once again, thank you very much. Go ahead and put "I want a code" inside of the comments. And what I'm going to do over the next couple of days is I'm actually going to select 3 people, and I'm going to send you a private message with the code. Now, for those of you who get selected, I'm going to ask you again when I talk to you, but just do me a favor and try to pay it forward and do the same thing, right? Because if we continue to do it this way, then people will get codes on a regular basis and they won't have to constantly do all the crazy stuff I had to do to get the first set of codes. So with that being said, if you're selected, then the only thing that I ask is that you select a few more people on here that need the codes, and then make sure that you're not overextending. Don't put it on a social media page or anything else for your code because it's going to get used up. You only get 5 of these codes. And honestly, I have a couple accounts that I want to use it on, and they're not stupid. They recognize that I use the same email or similar email, and then they asked me for your personal information, and sure enough, it used the code, and I didn't get any more codes on the new account. So don't try to do that because you will lose a couple of your credits. Okay, I did it because I need it because I have multiple YouTube channels and things like that. So with that being said, yeah, just use the product the way it's supposed to be used. Please, 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 if I give you the codes, let's keep this going, right? Multiple people, put your names in here, say, "I need a code," and then just private message them, give them the code, give it exactly as many as you can. Tell that person, please don't give it away, right? Because we'll know, because we'll have less codes. And then we can actually start to roll this out and use this amazing product that'll take us, I think, into the wave of the next future. So if you enjoyed this material and this instructions, or me at all, then thank you. And second, I would love the opportunity to be able to show you some more of this stuff. And I'm going to be going live on TikTok a few different times this week, just to be able to play around with it and see what kind of cool stuff that we can create. My son is actually on it, and let me show you some of the videos that he put together because they're pretty insane.
I'm to grab a souvenir. Got it. Next stop, the donut shop. Whoa! Bullseye.
Set, what? I'm open!
Here we go. Touchdown. Another win. Home time. Long day. Flying to the ice cream store. Actually, I'm heading over for donuts. I went to the donut store. Could I get a chocolate glaze, please?
Sure thing.
I'm getting one right now. Worth the trip. All right, new debate. 100 men or one big gorilla? Who walks away? Gotta know. That's a wall of people right there, all sizes, bare hands. But the gorilla, 500 pounds of pure muscle and attitude.
All right, here we go. Whole store coming with us. Ready, pigs? 3, 2, 1. Woo! We're flying an ice cream shop. Look at you guys go. Parachute's coming out. Yes! This is the coolest thing I've ever done. Clouds and cones. Can't beat it.
Pretty awesome, right? And so that's just his creativity. And so it makes it so anybody that has any creative ideas can create this kind of stuff now. And you don't have to have, a programming background or understand AI or prompting or anything else. You can basically just give it instructions. And the good news is that they're not charging per. The bad news is that you can't create anything like long term. And if you're into stories and character design, character consistency is very, very difficult. But you do have the ability to be able to insert a photo or a picture or an attachment. So that's what I would recommend. But that's some of the stuff that you and I are going to go over if you choose to stay with me. So in order to do that, you have to subscribe, you have to follow, and just turn your notifications on. So that way, the next time I put anything together, you can join us and on our lives and on TikTok and everything else, and do it appropriately. Now, a couple, shameless plugs. My wife has a TikTok channel. I invite you to check her out as well. Sorry about that. Her name is Kristen Rabbit, and she has a very large following now. I think she's over 5,000 people on TikTok. So please join her lives. She has a lot of good stuff to talk about and products to be able to educate you guys on. And also, if you liked any of my son's videos, he has his own YouTube channel as well. You can look up Mason Rabbit. Please check out all that stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to be making a lot more stuff with this. It's going to be great. And if you're selected for it, congratulations. I'm going to do my best to try to do it as quickly as possible. And then I'm out. I don't have any more codes. And I hope it continues though. All right. So thank you very much and God bless.